Happy 2024, FRC Fam!
Woo! Grabe. Tapos na. Andito na tayo sa New Year.
Ang bilis, grabe nga naman. 2023 flew by so fast. And the past year has been so exciting and eventful.
So why don't we take a trip down memory lane? Kasi sobrang
Okay
rich,
yan.
ang dami kong na-acquire na wisdom just because of our past episodes last year.
Oo.
Diba?
Kaya ba may pakape tayo ngayon? Kasi magkikwentuhan lang tayo.
Yes. Kape rin kayo, FRC.
Oo, kaya samahan nyo kami ngayon as we look back at our 2023 and look forward to our 2024 here at Church Alive.
Yan naman, FRC Fam. Again, it's Chai.
And Rap, and welcome to our 2023
Church Alive Recap. Gabi, Rap, natandaan mo yung Feb episode natin? Nandun pa nga yung friend ko si Leslie.
Ah, tama. Yung best friend mo.
Commitment yung topic natin, di ba?
Yes.
And how true love entails commitment. Tinatanong pa natin kailan ba yung right time para mag-commit ka, di ba?
Tama. Yun yung may tamang timing ba ang commitment?
Grabe yun. Sobrang puno ng love, puno ng realistic na side of a relationship, pero uwi at uwi tayo dun sa love entails during commitment.
Nakakatawa talaga pag nakikita mo yung unconditional love at play in relationships. And especially modeled after kung paano rin magmahal si God sa atin. And balita ko, kinasal na yung
Kasal
best
na
friend
sila.
mo na.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, Leslie and Dan. Ayan.
More blessings and love.
And more commitments.
Yes.
Stay strong.
Yes.
Ayan.
#forever.
How about yung March naman? So, coming from couples, pagdating ng March, actually, we delve deeper into a life of single blessedness. I don't know if you remember our guest, JR.
Yes, that is true. Tinanong ko siya marami about relationships niya.
Oo, syempre.
Diba?
Lahat ng juicy na questions.
Oo.
Juicy.
Oo. Kaya kung di nyo pa napanood yun, ako panoorin yun.
Oo. Nakakatuwa yun kasi it's good to hear perspective
yes.
in our vocation. Na syempre, hindi lahat called for marriage. Some of us will be priests. JR, in his case, was a single blessed layman.
Yes.
And nakakatuwa how he's living out his life, ano?
Yeah.
And I think yung takeaway ko dun is it just goes to show how diverse God made all of us. We have different giftings, talents, personalities, and so He called us for a specific purpose.
That's true. Parang iba talaga yung calling mo, no? And si JR was actually kind enough to share his story and his journey towards that decision.
Yes. And love life.
Oh, and love life, syempre. Meron siyang sharing doon. Pero ito yung hindi lang si JR ang nag-get to know natin.
Talaga.
Naalala mo yung April episode?
Ay, April episode. The first ever face-to-face episode. Sa wakas,
Yes.
no, after years of being online and on Zoom for our episodes, Church Alive was shot here at our office.
Yes, the very first time na nalaman kong totoong tao siya.
Oo nga. At may legs po yung shiny.
And marami tayong trivias on that episode. Mas nakilala kita, pinasayaw mo pa ako.
Siyempre, hindi mawawala yun. So, di ko alam kung may natatandaan kayo doon sa Get to Know na yun. But it was an episode centered really on just getting to know.
Us,
Shine
diba?
and Rap. Your
Yes,
Church Alive
oo.
hosts. Oo. And nakakatuwa talaga yun kasi parang yung feeling ng live recording, it's so different than just having it on Zoom.
Iba yung energy kasi.
May energy,
Oo. At least nalaman natin na okay, kaya natin.
ko na, walang internet lag or anything.
Wala nang mga freeze, ganyan.
Tama.
Totoo.
Oo.
Pero, hindi lang yung get to know. I think one of the first 2 episodes na marami akong natutunan for this year about our church, about our faith, I think is yung next episode natin, July. Mali, di July. April pa lang tayo. May!
April pa lang. May. Tama ka doon. Yes.
Yung May episode natin.
I think that was Father Omer.
Yes.
The Marian Priest.
That was with Father Omer and actually nagkaroon pa tayo ng quiz. Tandaan mo?
Ay, oo. May paano tayo, may pa-printouts pa tayo nun. Tapos we were asking Father kung kaninong image, Marian image yung pinapakita natin. And sobrang na-ace niya yung test na yun.
Yes, actually. And actually, what was surprising to me is that marami palang types. Diba? Parang to us kasi, Mama Mary is just like, at least to a lot of people also, that Mama Mary is Mama Mary. But having separate images of Mama Mary is also something refreshing to me. Siguro din kasi, of course, after school, di ba, parang hindi mo naman na siya na pag-uusapan on a daily basis. So, new learnings.
Tama.
And you know who specific Mama Mary image would stand for, kung ano yung vocation under that specific Mama
Yes.
Mary image.
Ako, deeper appreciation din talaga dun sa Marian devotion. Of course, we do not worship Mother Mary as God,
Yes.
di ba? But she is indeed a powerful intercessor given her relationship with Jesus. And so nakakatawa yun, yung how Father Omer just shared his vocation
Yes.
and devotion na parang it's as if he's a son coming to his mother and asking for something. Parang sinasabi kay Mother Mary na, pasabi naman po,
Oo.
hinihingi ni ganito, ganyan.
Baka naman.
Oo, baka naman po. Ayun. So, so very interesting yun for me.
Yes, ang dami natin natutunan for that episode.
Yes, oo.
In fairness talaga. To Father Omer, shout out to you.
Hello, Father Omer. Thank you sa na-share niyo ring book at prayer.
Yes. Pag uwi ko nga, sinabi ng lola ko, meron ako ng book na yan. Oh.
Ayun. Shoutout din sa lola ni Shai.
Hi, Mamu!
Ayun. So, speaking of maraming natutunan, the next 2 months,
Yes.
June and July, was actually a 2-part special.
Nako, controversial yan.
Controversial, I would say.
Would you ever expect na mag-uusapan natin siya dito?
I didn't know na that soon, but it's something that really we should be talking about as Christians and as Catholics. And this is, of course, the LGBTQIA+ community and how it relates with our Catholic faith.
Yes, and I think that's it's very fruitful to talk about it, and it's relatable, of course. Like a lot of our viewers out there might be curious, of course, like where do you put yourself in the church, especially our LGBTQIA+ community members, right? So
we had Edwin Valles, the president of Courage Philippines, guest with us. And siguro tumatak talaga sa isip ko yung how genuine he was with sharing his own story and experiences. It takes guts and courage to be able to share kung ano yung mga pinagdaanan niya. Be honest with it and still pursue Jesus in all of that.
Kaya I feel like it was also worth it to have 2 months of that.
Ay, oo.
Diba? Parang
2
masyado siyang
episodes.
maraming laman.
Sa unang episode. Tama.
Kaya 2 months din natin pinag-usapan yan. And again, we thank you. We thank you, Edwin, for sharing your story and your journey with us, sharing your heart, di ba?
And I hope it was a lesson for all of us as well to not be judgmental.
Yes.
To love first and foremost.
Tamang-tama yun. Kasi yung sumunod nating month, after ng June and July natin, would be the August. Episode na, di ba, is it parang judgmental ba ang church?
Oo. So
diba?
yung mga questions natin nun is,
grabe yun.
Paano ba naging, bakit maraming kabataan ngayon na palaging sinasabi, they're not fit in the church because they feel so judged, they feel like they're not welcome.
Ayaw na nga nilang pumunta sa simbahan.
And that's
Kasi,
sad.
di ba? So, it's very nice to open everyone's eyes, especially the youth, through that episode. Kasi, pansinin mo, sinasagot din ni Father Serge na, judgmental nga ba ang church or is it really the people? Malaki yung difference na yun. And also, we can be more self-aware of what we do, how we translate the teachings of the church by watching this episode. Kasi we can, oo nga naman, we ask ourselves, how do we treat other people when they go to the church or like the youth? How do we talk to them? Do we really understand them?
Yes.
Diba? Parang maganda siyang episode actually for all of us to be more aware of how we live. Diba?
Dagdag ko lang din siya sa sinabi mo. Like, the church is still, of course, the people, us as Catholics. And marami tayong lapses din talaga eh. No? Hindi maiwasan yun bilang tao. And dapat naiintindihan natin yun sa isa't isa. So, hindi tayo dapat nauuna.
Oo, definitely.
Again, to love first.
Yes.
Yun pala yung theme ng ano natin.
Year, no? Full of love. Different types of love. Modern love. Oh.
Pero actually, hindi pa naman natapos doon talaga.
Ito.
Taon.
Isa to sa mga highlights ko.
Wow, talaga?
Yes, highlights.
Episode na to.
Highlights ng September episode kasi hindi naman ako aware na mag-isa pala ako.
Mag-isa ka lang ba nun?
Mag-isa akong mag-o-host.
Tama.
Diba?
Oo, very special din for me actually that episode. First time kong mag-guest sa sa FRC Church Alive.
But it was very nice how you share your story and how the World Youth Day actually happened as a volunteer, diba? Parang yung experience mo actually made me interested dun sa whole setup of like what happens in the World Youth Day. Because I just hear about it, but you know, having to hear your stories, may mga baon pa siya noon. Pa-showcase ng mga
bag raid pa tayo.
Yes, may bag raid tayo noon.
I brought all my trinkets and souvenirs. And it was really a call to say, tara, kabataan, let's respond to the call of the Lord.
And I like na you encouraged parents din, no? Kasi there's also
tama, yes.
a big difference kapag yung parents mo sinusupport ka to wanting to experience that.
For
Kasi
sure.
of course, di ba, like the consent, the resources you will need to actually go there and be part of it would also need your parents' support. So it was very nice of you to address that to the parents
course.
also.
Kasi na-experience ko yun sa parents ko rin.
Yes.
So shout out sa parents ko.
Hello po!
Sa mama, papa. And also, see you in Seoul 2027. Sa mga interested mag-World Youth Day, kausapin nyo na yung mga parish priest nyo. Get ready.
And kausapin yung parents.
Yes, of course, parents. Ayan.
Yes.
You know, Chai, the past year, another interesting for me, interesting episode for me, was when we got to know Father Pinto Paul.
Yes.
One of our leaders here in the Holy Cross Family Ministries. Very tayo nun, mapalad tayo nun na nandito siya at this point. I remember our recording was before his snap pa kasi sobrang jet lag. Sobrang yung sunod-sunod niyang biyahe as an international director.
Yes, and you know, I remember sitting down in that episode with Father Pinto na sobrang in awe lang tayo sa mga words of wisdom niya. Parang tayo parang audiobook.
Tama.
Ang daming
podcast,
podcast. Ang daming words of wisdom, advice. I believe we also posted a lot of reels about him and his words of wisdom.
Yes, you should check that.
Catch that, diba? Pero yun yung na-appreciate ko kasi parang siyang simpleng tao. But, you know, he's already an international director, been around the world, seen a lot of people, but he was able to actually touch, you know, a part of our hearts.
Tama.
During that episode. Parang, grabe how to be happy.
Mahilig din siya mag-ping-pong at volleyball.
Oh.
Tumatak sa isip ko yan. Kasi nakakatuwa na, of course, our priests, they are very much youthful as well as they continue to cater to our families and to the youth.
Yeah. Actually, very important to us yun, of course, FRC, diba?
So it was really a time to empower families worldwide.
Hindi lang yun, kasi that was also our first studio episode.
Ay!
Grabe
nga pala.
yun!
Tandang-tanda ko yung nag-teleport pa tayo papunta dito sa studio na ito. So actually, FRC fam, if you like this new setup, comment down below, let us know. Baka may suggestions kayo, ano yung mga pwede namin ilagay dito.
Yes, diba?
Bukod sa pakape, boxes. But
iba
this
yun.
is really indeed a great blessing for us to continue our mission in sharing inspiring stories with all of you.
Yes. FRC fam, thank you to all your support. Hindi mangyayari lahat yun kung wala kayo. So,
Yes, tama.
thank you. Marami pa tayong aabangan.
Oo.
And, naalala mo ba?
Next month na ba to?
Next month na to. Yung November
Ano yun?
episode
November
natin.
episode.
Kay Tita Bangge, roller coaster of
my
emotions.
gosh. Yes.
Diba? Life is hard, #kapit lang. Pero talking to Tita Bangge made it parang sound enlightening. Light on the heart also.
That's
parang,
true.
I think it's her aura. Parang for me, sobrang tumatawa tayo. Diba? Parang tumatawa in between. Tapos biglang maiiyak na tayo.
Oo. She was very funny and a delight to have a conversation with. I hope you were inspired by her story. Kasi ako, isa yun sa mga talaga masasabi kong mga pang MMK stories.
Yeah.
And her faith was very, very inspiring. Like how she kept holding on to God throughout her struggles.
Yeah.
That was very commendable.
Yeah, and yung personality niya is so, I think, it's rare.
Sobrang bubbly, no?
Grabe! As in,
fun. Nakakatawa
parang
talaga siya.
you wouldn't expect na yun yung pag-uusapan namin that day. Because she was really on a very light mood, very positive, charismatic.
Yes.
Like, tas nagpa-sample pa siya.
Oo nga. As a professional singer, minsan lang
Sinuswerte.
tayo magka-guest na professional singer dito.
You've got to cry a little, laugh a little, and let the sun go by a little. That's the story of, that's the glory of love. That's it.
Wow.
Yes! That was such an episode.
Oo. And of course, hindi natin makakalimutan yung last episode natin for the year, which was our December special.
Yes.
It's about giving love during Christmas season, but not just Christmas season. Kumbaga, linggo-linggong Pasko.
Pasko. Yes, with the Dalusong family.
Dalusong
Again, shout out to
family.
you.
Hello, Tito Tristan, Tita Mads, and Josh.
Hello!
It was great to have you guys here. Just last month.
Yeah,
no?
just last month. And sharing the story of how, yun nga, they tried everything that they could to make every single day Christmas Day.
Yes.
And also spreading that effort out in their community. Na imagine a simple meal, but it actually goes a long way.
Tama.
Diba?
Oo, dapat. Yung kwento ni Tito Tristan nun was they were preparing meals for the homeless. Tapos pinapamigay nila. It started over the pandemic. And then they decided to continue it even until now. And to be able to effect change, sometimes we're thinking big picture eh. Na dapat ganito kalaki yung maiambag natin sa lipunan. But sometimes it just starts with at least one meal.
Yeah.
And feeding the homeless at least a day at a time.
Alam mo yung naalala ko doon, yung lagi sinasabi ng mom ko is that a good day starts with a good meal. I feel like, lalo na bilang Pilipino tayo na we bond over
Hindi
meals.
mawawala yan.
Yun yung Pasko. Like, having a
Yes.
good meal, sometimes you actually feel like it's Christmas, right? So, it was a very inspiring story. Nice as a way to close our year also with that episode, no? Parang a gift of giving, hope, and love. Like,
Tsaka, syempre dito sa Family Rosary Crusade, parang very timely rin makakita ng family dynamic and how they lived out their faith. I remember Tita Mads sharing how important faith was in their family.
yes.
And how it held them together, deepened their relationships. And makikita mo naman, di ba, they're doing this charity work together as a family, even with Josh.
Yeah, that's so true. And seeing them together, how they bond, how they relate to each other, makita mong good yung relationship talaga.
Yes.
Good yung foundation ng family nila. Their values are very intact. So, it's very inspiring.
Oo.
No? Nakakatuwa.
Grabe!
Grabe talaga.
Ang daming, sobrang rich ng episodes natin for 2023, no, Chay?
Best year yet, I
Yes.
would say.
Oo.
Right?
Siyempre, dun pa lang sa first face-to-face episode hanggang sa new studio. And of course, with our very inspiring guests, what more can you ask for?
That's true. We're like crossing out every milestone this year.
Oo,
The
thanks
past
be
year.
to God.
Yes, thank you talaga. And of course, thank you to our FRC fam.
Yes.
Kasi hindi mangyayari lahat ng milestones na to. Of course, every single month that we continue on with a new episode, hindi mawawala yun. Hindi magiging complete yun without your support.
Tama.
Yes.
Ang goal naman talaga natin dito sa FRC at Church Alive is to make our faith alive through stories, through examples, and through insights. The richness of wisdom of these people, we hope to share them and continue to spread them to you guys.
Yes, kasi kami naman ni Rap dito, nandito kami to inspire but also to be inspired.
Yes.
Diba?
Oh, actually, mas na-inspire pa nga
Oo
ako
nga
talaga.
eh.
I received so much because of our episodes. Just
Yeah.
meeting the guests that have come to us every month. Nakakataba ng puso.
Yes, every single month is actually a gift for both of us
Yes.
and to all our viewers out there. So sana hindi kayo magsawa. And this coming year, we promise you it's gonna be an even bigger year.
Yes. The church is indeed alive. So abangan nyo yung mga next topics natin, next episodes, next guests, or even now kung may mga comments kayo or may mga suggestions
Yes,
na gustong
please.
we would like to request. Wow, may pa-request na.
Yan.
Make sure to comment them down below.
Yes, please, we would love to hear from you. And of course, this coming year, buhat-buhat namin kayong lahat with us this 2024.
Yes.
Yes, so again, thank you. Thank you, FRC fam.
Thank you so much.
Again, it's Shai.
And Rap, who leave you with the wise words of Venerable Patrick Peyton that
The family that prays together stays together.
and a world at prayer is a world at peace.
See you!
Happy 2024. God bless.